What's up guys, it is Chris back with another watch video, and today we are talking about Yema, worn and wound, and a limited edition Superman with a Maxi dial. So getting right into it, this is a limited edition Superman, and according to Yema and Worn and Wound, the Yema Superman first debuted in 1963, sporting 300 meters of water resistance and a novel method of locking the bezel in place. Always one for innovation, these details set Yema apart from their competitors and cemented the Superman significance in history of the dive watch. Over the years, since many versions of the Superman were created, including the Superman 2, which boasted some of the largest dive markers ever grace a dial, earning it the Maxi designation. Quirky yet oddly appealing, it's this watch that served as a source of inspiration to Worn and Wound for our collaboration. So yes, this is getting a Maxi dial, so very oversized markers that actually dominate the dial. The dial itself is in two-tone design with a dark gray inner dial, and then on the outer ring it is black, and that is the minute track. It also gets a crosshair design, which I think looks really sharp, and it draws your eyes towards the center of the dial, kind of the point of a crosshair. They also took it a step further and made this a no-date watch in order to keep the symmetry of the dial in check. And since the indices are so big, it will have a ton of lume, and at least that's what they're saying. It will have a lot of lume on the dial. So I like what they're doing here. They're removing the date so that it does have better symmetry with such large indices like this. Having an indice missing or replaced by a date would make this off balance, so they're doing this to keep that balance, and it makes a lot of sense. And of course, this gets Yema's in-house movement, the Yema 2000. Very interesting movement, kind of looks like a Valjoux 7750. I'm sure they borrowed some of the architecture from the 7750. However, it does look like that, or at least reminds me of it. They gave this an edge-to-edge bezel as well, an edge-to-edge black bezel with a loomed 24-hour marker on them. And it also gets, of course, Yema's signature locking mechanism. And it also gets a very familiar case. So it's 39 millimeters by 48 millimeters lug to lug, 13 millimeters thick, and it gets 300 meters of water resistance. And of course, you get a sapphire crystal. The Yema Worn and Wound Superman Maxi Dial LE is limited to 300 pieces, so actually a very limited edition here, and will be for sale through the Wind Up Watch Shop as of February 18th for $990, and they will be shipping these out in the first week of March. So if you've never checked out the Wind Up Shop, they have a bunch of different cool watches there, and they do collaborations from time to time with really awesome brands like Yema, Christopher Ward, and a bunch of other brands like micro brands and major brands like that. So very, very cool, and a very good looking watch. Very reminiscent of course, that Superman 2, and it's sort of modern, it's sort of classic at the same time. On the more expensive side, this is just under $1,000. You're getting a lot of watch for that money, considering it says that it's made in France on the dial. I don't know if this watch is 100% made in France. There's a lot of comments that go back and forth on this, on Yema in general, but that's what it says on the dial. I think this is a good looking watch, and that $1,000 price point is pretty steep. But you are getting an in-house movement, 300 meters water resistance, and some unique features on here. So maybe it does call for that price, but tell me what you think in the comments below. I, of course, want to hear from you guys. So tell me what you think of Yema. Tell me what you think of this new Superman that they're doing with Worn and Wound. And do you think it's a good looking watch? I think they actually did a really good job on this dial, and I like that black bezel. But tell me in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It's super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.